Hello, it's time to play some dominoes. Let's solve pips. We'll start with the easy puzzle, of course. All right, we need 2 zeros down in that bottom region. What can we do with those? And one of them will point into an equivalence region, which looks like it'll need to be the 0, 3, so that we can put the other 3 here. So that's forced. Then we need 3 4s, which will go here. And that's that. All right, that was the easy puzzle. Let's try medium. Okay, so an 11 is always made up of 6, 5. That we know. We need 5 of something. And the 5-sized equivalence region needs to bridge across into the 11 because we don't have a 6, 5 in a single domino for the 11. So of what do we have 5? It looks like 1s. So I think that means we need a 6, 1 here because we don't have a 5, 1. Then we'll need a 5, 2 or 5, 3 going into the 8. It couldn't be a 5, 3 because then we'd need another. Oh, no, it could be. Sorry. No, it couldn't be a 5, 2 because we don't have a 6. It could be a 5, 3 and will be. And then we will need the other 5 to connect to it, which puts a 2 in the 6, which means we need a 4, 1, which we have. So that's all good. Now we need 3 2s in the 6, which looks like we can do with a double 2 and a 1 pointing into the 6. Finish, or pointing into the 5-size equivalence region, which will finish with 2 more 1s, and there we go. That was the medium. Let's move on to hard, shall we? Okay, how do we do this one? Right, so we have a 1, a 2-sized 1 region, which will use our only 0, which could go here. It'll use a 0 and a 1. It could do that, but we do have other 2s that could point up into the 25. So that's, oh no, sorry, we have 2 zeros. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Sorry, we have 2 zeros. I've been making a lot of these mistakes recently. Right, so do I think, could we put the 2 into the 25? I mean, I don't really see any reason we couldn't. We have lots of 5s and 6s, so it would not be difficult to make up the 25 total with that. That's not very difficult. Oh, you know what we'll need is we'll need 2 6s and a 5 in the 17. We'll definitely need that. Also, we've got a 3-sized equivalence region, which will start off with either a double 1 or a double 6. Double 1 would be interesting, just in the sense that it would force this 1 6 to be here. That would be necessary right off the bat. So we're always using at least, no, well, oh wait, no, that doesn't work, sorry. That doesn't work because now we've taken our 1 and we don't have enough 1s to make the equivalent. Sorry, that's never going to work. Okay, are there any other options? 5s or 6s up there? Right, okay. So we either have 3 5s or 3 6s up here. That is interesting. If it were 3 6s, how many 6s would we have left? I mean, I'm just thinking that might not, well, maybe it will work actually. That might be fine in theory. I mean, I don't know if this will be this way, but this will be something like this. Who knows? And then we would need our other 6s to be used in the 17. Yeah, I don't. So we need 2 6s and a 5. I mean, this. I'm not putting these because I think this is where they go. I'm just trying to keep track of how many we have left to work with at this point. I mean, this doesn't feel difficult to achieve still at this point. I mean, in general, this feels doable. It's probably not this exact thing, but actually, I think it might be. Yeah, huh. Okay. I bet there were a number of ways to complete this puzzle. I just sort of stumbled into this. I wasn't expecting it to actually lead to a complete solution. All I was doing was trying to see how limited are the 5s and 6s, because those are the ones where we would need at least some of them for the 25. We would need all 3 of the halves in the 17 clue to be made up of 6s and 5s. And so if we used 3 6s right off the bat, I was just wondering if that would hamper us, and it obviously didn't. So wasn't expecting that to just go to the end, but that's sometimes how these puzzles end up. All right, well, there we go. Those were the pips. Back tomorrow. Bye for now.